Yeah. Alright, so both teams are ready. We just went over the map draft and they chose Lijiang Tower as the first map. And
Alright.
get right into it.
I like that as a starting map. It's pretty neutral.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally neutral. There's no
Anything
like
that
defense,
won't end
offense
in draw.
bias. Yeah.
So team 1 is Weinsteins, and team 2 is it Yarnia?
Someone told me that Yarnia has a really good McCree player.
Yeah, we actually, that was with, we pugged and teamed and scrimmed against their team, and yeah, by halfway through, we're like, we need to take out that McCree. He played Genji too. He's just a really solid DPS, I think. I don't want to say he carried, but he's pretty solid.
Gotcha.
J-Foul, I think J-Foul was the one that played McCree, a good DPS. But Weinsteins has I think he might be on a Smurf because Alaskan Fury was like we met him like a month ago, and he was like a top 500 last season or something like that. But who knows?
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm specking, huh? The streamers are watching my point of view.
So I can do what I need to do because
do what you need to do, and I'll be on the Just go ahead. I'll let you do most of the talking because my mind is all over the place.
No, I meant like they can't see my camera perspective, right?
Right.
Okay. Looking at the team comps, Weinsteins has the Winston to counter the McCree, but they're both throwing pretty similar comps in terms of like its dive. This initial fight, pretty even right now. They don't have the Ana though. Yarnia taking the advantage. Nope, it's even again. Now it's in favor of Yarnia again. Looks like they're gonna take the point, force them off. Looking at the team comp from Weinsteins, I'm not sure if they'll have enough damage to take out Yarnia's team, or at least the Winston and Zarya. Go through a bubble. Pushing in with the Reinhardt. Being very aggressive. They have 2 picks, they should be able to take this now. Yarnia just wants to get out. The wasted pulse bomb. They're not gonna have pulse bomb now to combo with their Zarya. So Weinstein should be feeling pretty good about that. They got an ult and the point without using too much themselves. Yarnia right now only has Dragon Blade, and Weinstein has no ults. It's an interesting position that Weinsteins are taking. Popping the Dragon Blade, getting pushed back by the Roadhog ult. It's really nice. Oh no, the Roadhog got pushed off. Right now it's even. Yarnia taking the advantage, using the Winston ult. Might be able to push it. Ooh, that was a solid res. Weinstein has the advantage now. One person up. They're one DP. No, they have 2 DPS. Weinstein's doing a very good job of protecting the Mercy. The spectator camera feels very unnatural to use. You're pushing it from the left side. Not sure if I like that, because Yarnia has Weinstein has a Lucio and Winston. Yeah, see they're going main now. Pushing it with the sound barrier. They're not doing a very good job calling out. Nice Shatter gets 2. There's a late pulse bomb, but Yarnia's still gonna take it. Just need to clear up the Genji. Yep. That's a solid 90% for Weinsteins though. Looks like this next fight's probably gonna use Nano Blade, and Weinstein doesn't have anyone to counter it. I like what Yarnia is doing. They're pushing up as opposed to just letting them come in through choke. Lucio's almost dead. They're diving in very hard. It's Nano Blade fused. That's a 1-5 for Yarnia. I think something both teams are struggling with is after they've lost a fight by losing 2 or 3 people, they still continue to fight and use ults rather than get out. Especially on Lee-Chang, it's very easy to just stop your stagger by killing yourself off the side of the map. Winston diving in by himself though. Yarnia should have capitalized a bit harder, I think. Weinstein and Yendi popping ult, getting on Liana and Zarya. It's 1 down. That was a good res, they got 1. That was the Yarnia Genji using ult. Not sure who has advantage right now. I look like they're going to Weinsteins. If they can stop them from getting it, that should be Weinstein's map. Yeah, let's see who can make it. Weinstein takes map 1. It's interesting that both teams kept on the Genji, even though both teams had a Winston. And Weinstein's had a Hog, too. Second map looks like the Genji on Yarnia switching to McCree. Both teams picking McCree. I like that because they had Genji, who's doing the most work. Both teams really switching up now. Not sure if McCree's the best choice to go with Winston though. I like the Weinstein's comp a bit better here. Because McCree needs the protection of a Reinhardt shield. Weinstein's taking the upward position, or the forward position a bit better. Yarnia's hesitating though, they can't do that in dive comp, they need to go. It's a good flank from Tracer, 1 clip him. Now the rest of Weinstein needs to get out. Just run, don't feed ult charge. JFL doing work on McCree. Weinstein's pushing in from server room. The switch to a fair, which is questionable because their McCree was doing very well. Yeah, I did not like that fair switch into a McCree and Zenyatta. Hyndman coming out, killing Lucio. Much better. They should be dealing with fair though. This is a 1 fight for Weinstein's and Yarnia needs to get the one getting out. I know, I guess because they can stall 50%. Well, it did work, but I do think the switch to fair is absolutely questionable. Swim on the choke right now.
I've got you in my sights.
See, that's why McCree is able to just take him out really easy. That's 2 picks for Yarnia. They might want to res that, I think.
Not dead yet.
Hop in the Transcendence. This should be Yarnia's fight, easily. Did it hit his ult come out? No. Luckily for Weinsteins, they didn't pop the ult. Lucio ult. But I do. They've gotten a lot of percent out of this. There's so many ults coming out that don't need to be used. Ooh, excellent res. Coming out with the Sound Berry and the Graviton. Graviton didn't get much though. But Weinstein still might be getting out. Nope, they're pushing in. Even fight right now. Getting on the Mercy. Great sound, great Earth Shatter. Great res. But Weinstein does take the point back. So any longer delay here is in Weinstein's favor. Switching to a Roadhog from Weinstein's. Going out on an interesting flank with the Lucio. Ooh. Misses the hook. Big fight and choke here should be in Weinstein's favor here. Popping the high noon. Behind the Winston shield, smart. Does it not enough to break through the Rhine shield. Mercy versus Mercy over here. Yarnia can't afford to back out now. They have to get on point. This is well played from Weinstein's. Even I'll take the second round. I think that the McCree pick is smart because it's dealing with the Pharah and the Genji, but he actually needs to deal with it as opposed to just picking it. The McCree isn't doing a great job of dealing with the Genji, which it is his responsibility.
You weren't giving those guns to toss them around like trash.
Switching to Pharah on the third point. I actually like it. This is a really strong Pharah map. It forces the end.
Sorry for butting in, but for some reason the stream is getting an echo on your end. It sounds cool on my computer, but like on the stream it's echoey. So I'm trying to figure that out. So sorry in advance for the terrible camera work because I'm working in the background.
I
So,
can't
yeah,
see. I can't see what your camera's doing.
I know, but the stream viewers are looking at my camera work, and it's abysmal right now while I try to figure out this microphone issue. So
Yarnia going right side, pretty good because they have a Pharah, because Weinstein has a Pharah, so it's a lot safer. Not a lot of people know this though, but you can still get some boops with Pharah on the left side of Legion. Good hook from the Diva, not closing out the kill on the mech, but Weinstein getting the point after that early pick on the Zarya. Yarnia's still pushing in though. Diva going in really deep, out of mech. Then close that kill, a lot of lead. Getting his Zarya shield, still Weinstein's favor. Yep. Yarnia just needs to back out now, just jump off the map or get out. Yeah, see, that's Zarya fed a lot of volt charge. They're all feeding so much volt charge. They should have just jumped off the map. Yarnia regrouping outside their spawn. And Weinstein setting up again. Looks like Yarnia's going bridge. They can't decide. Oh, but they picked up a Reaper to counter the Winston and Roadhog. Solid pick. That was probably a boot from the Pharah. Using the Roadhog ult. Kind of questionable considering Yarnia has the Diva, but it's working. Popping high noon. Doesn't get anything. The Pharah, I guess, ran out of fuel. And Yarnia's gonna take that. Push up. Death Blossom getting shielded by the Reinhardt. Something, I guess the Winston jumped off. This should be Yarnia's fight, but Weinstein's got a solid like 80%. Rocket Barrage getting eaten by the Diva ult and dying to the Zarya. Using several ults from Yarnia. Weinstein should be pretty happy about that. Use a lot of ults. And still has the point. Great stall from the Winston coming out. Is he gonna ult? Nope. Weinstein has to be absolutely happy with that. They have ult advantage. Genji or High Noon coming up from McCree, breaking the Ryan shield and getting the Roadhog. Ryan shield isn't always safe behind High Noon. Now looks like Weinstein has to group up. Oh, nope. Guess they're just pushing in without a Ryan shield and a Roadhog. Genji player on Weinstein's getting caught. Went in a little bit deep. Weinstein's kind of trickling. Now pushing in from server, or I guess I don't know what to call it for that. Reinhardt almost falling off the map. This one from the Diva. The crew players kind of low. Great Earth Shatter. Great Earth Shatter. This should be Weinstein's favor. They've got several picks. They just need to get on point now. Yeah, that should be it for Weinstein's taking map 1. Yarnia probably can't contest.
Ain't no stopping me.
Nan and McCree not gonna be able to get there. And that's Weinstein's taking first map. And there's only best of 3, so Weinstein's has to take one more. I'm not sure what the second map is though. Wait, you going to J-Fall? Oh! Yeah, it's gonna be sword. Oh, no sword. Yeah, this is you got another free take in the first map. J-Fall coming in with 70% kill participation. So looks like the next map is either Kingo or Nepal. So it looks like it's gonna be King's Row. I like that because Yarnia was playing a very divey comp, and King's Row is very easy to dive. Now Weinsteins gets to choose whether they want to attack or defend first. I agree with their decision. They chose to defend first, which I think in the the way that control points work, I think it's always better to defend first.
Okay, so apparently you still have a echo on the stream. So
I'm not sure what to do about that.
yeah, it's on my end for sure.
Oh. Is it gonna have the echo locally?
Say it again.
If you post the VODs locally, like if you're recording locally, is it gonna have the echo on that?
Yeah, because it's what's happening on the stream output. Because we're listening to it on another computer, so whatever. But I have a workaround, but then I can't hear you from my stream computer, so it's kind of like.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, we got to do it. So I'm not gonna hear you for the next few minutes, throughout the duration of this match, but the viewers will.
Will I be able to hear you?
Entering King's Row.
Alright, going to King's Row. I like the
Yeah, you should be able to hear me. 'Cause I can't hear you right now. But
okay,
the stream can hear both of them. As far as I can tell.
that works.
Did I,
Yarnia,
did I set the sides correctly? Blue's defending. Thanks.
So Yarnia coming out with the first round Widow pick. Widow is actually very strong in King's Row on offense.
Quit screwing around and get ready to move.
You can use it to either just get a quick first pick and then dive from there, or you can use Widow on the whole first point. And even through the streets phase, it's good. On the Weinstein side, it's looking pretty standard. Soldier, Reinhardt, Roadhog, Lucio, Zarya, Mercy. The Mercy is interesting because usually that comp would have an Ana instead of a Mercy, but I guess AKCOW is more of a Mercy guy. I'm not sure what's going on with the Yarnia comp though. Switching from Hanzo to Tracer, to Soldier. I think this is what they're sticking with. Soldier Widow on the DPS. This is kind of interesting. They're sort of a dive comp, but they're sort of not. Because they have the Zarya Widow for the dive, but then they have a Ryan. So both teams are going to be playing around the Reinhardt. Weinsteins is holding pretty far backward. Usually teams more forward in the choke. I guess Yarnia's just going to be waiting for the Widow player to get a pick. That was interesting. The Soldier player, Weinstein Soldier player was standing still, and now Yarnia has a pick on their side, so they should be going in pretty soon. Yarnia needs to be taking advantage of this 5v6. Oh, I see. The Soldier player, Shikami's not here. Game gonna be paused. Right now it's technically even. No, he's joined back. Alright, so with Shikami rejoining, Yarnia or Weinsteins might be able to take the fence there. Currently even, because Shikami's still in spawn. But Zenyatta Bofa just died. Having some issues getting this guy back in. We're gonna be getting back into it. If Shikami is able to get back in, grabbing the Soldier again. Yarnia's getting 3 points. They've already got the first third. It's important. Weinsteins needs to get on the point right now. They've already lost 50%.
Get them off me.
Get over here.
They have nothing to contest the Widow pick whatsoever. They have no way to deal with it. Going for Reinhardt charge. Nano boosting the Reinhardt. They are just stacking everything on the Reinhardt. Using a lot of ults. Oh, they have Mercy res though. They need to take out the Mercy. They get the res out. Didn't get all of them. Popping Earth Shatter and Trans. Well, Yarnia used all their ults, but they're gonna be able to take the point. I actually agree with that decision to use all their ults. The first point's easily the hardest part of King's Row, so it's worth it just not get stuck on the first section. Hopefully, if they can get a solid streets phase, they will have all their ults for last. J-Fall on the Genji now, switching off the Widow. That was a textbook Widow pick on King's Row, just using it for the first point. Weinstein's going to be contesting the corner. Pretty standard. And Weinstein still has all their ults. They had the last fight without using them. Yarnia getting the first pick, not gonna have Graviton for this next push. Currently up 1, up 2. Now they're using ults, but it's a bit late. Roadhog ult gets 1, but this is looking like it's gonna be Yarnia's point. That was a just about flawless streets phase from Yarnia. I don't think Weinstein's gonna be able to contest. They're gonna try. Nice grab, they got all of them. Earth Shatters the Reinhardt shield, very nice. Weinstein getting 3. 3 for 1 right now. They are gonna be able to contest. That was a questionable Earth Shatter, but you know, it works out.
My ultimate ability is ready.
So now Yarnia's gonna have to push through the hardest part of Streets phase, which is getting the point itself.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Nano boost almost ready.
Yarnia's coming up on 6 ults though. They're gonna have everything. Meanwhile, Weinstein's only has the single res. Coming in to remain now. Weinstein's, I like that position, holding high ground. You don't see it a lot, but I actually really like it. They're being very aggressive, pushing in with the Reinhardt. Using the Genji ult, it's 1 ult, 2 ults. Yeah. They were able to kill the Mercy, so this is easily Yarnia's point now. They used a lot of ults, but it might have been worth it. Roadhog staggered himself. Yeah, that was... You gotta wait for your Reinhardt when they have a Roadhog. Weinstein's net playing 1 guy down. So Yarnia is gonna want to be really aggressive here. Another pick from Yarnia. This Roadhog pick is doing work. That was an interesting knockdown on the Zenyatta. Looks like he blocked it. Looks like Reinhardt blocked it. Yarnia popping Nano Visor. If they can get the point this push, it'll be a really great time. Yeah, 2 minutes 41 seconds left. That's really good. Yarnia has to be happy with that.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Wait. Oh, that's weird. The blue team is attacking. That's interesting. So Hanzo coming out from Yarnia. Not sure how I feel about that. Snipers are usually best on offense. On the offensive side, coming out with a pretty textbook dive comp. Tracer, Genji, Ana, Zen, D.Va, Winston. Interesting to not use Zarya. Usually you want the Zarya to protect your Winston with a shield. And just comparing them, if just comparing the comps, I think Weinsteins has the advantage here. Dive is really good against Ryan comps, especially when you have a Hanzo. Hanzo gets walked all over by dives. So they're gonna be coming in pretty aggressively here. They're spreading out. Tracer diving in really fast on the point. Gonna be getting on the soldier, dives to the soldier. Right now they're even. No Reinhardt shield. Ooh, great dive from the Winston. Gets everyone in his Tesla. That was a textbook flawless dive from Weinsteins, and they're taking that first point.
We cannot allow them to take the point. Ana checking in. Get over here and defend the objective.
Tracer getting an early pick on the Zen as he comes out of spawn. This is great from the Tracer player, distracting two, killing one. Weinstein's taking a really great position here. This is going to be a very hard defense for Yarnia in the streets phase. They're also doing a great job protecting the Winston from Reaper. Kind of in a stalemate now. The Tracer player is getting very closer to Pulse Bomb. Might want to combo. Actually, there's no one to combo with. That's another reason to have the Zarya. Popping Nano Blade and Pulse Bomb. But Yarnia coming out on top right now. Transcendence coming out. That was a very late Transcendence. He could block the entirety of Nano or with a from Visor of that, and the D.Va player could have done that too. So, Weinstein's popped more ults, lost the initial flip, but now they're coming back in the fight, maybe? Yeah, they should be able to take this. 4 of Weinstein's players coming back, now on the Pharah.
We must keep it safe.
This will help.
It's a decent time to pick a Pharah. But this last point's actually pretty close Pharah. Unless you have something to combo with. Because you can go under. That's the only like major flank you have. 1 up for Weinsteins right now. Be able to take that second point with a lot more time than Yarnia did. Yarnia's shield getting low. Very aggressive from the Pharah player. Needs to be careful of Discord. Able to rain in lots of rockets, so much damage, but it goes down to the soldier. Needs to be careful about the hit scans. Yarnia's up 2 right now, popping Tactical Visor.
I will not fail again.
Ooh. Pops Graviton. That's pretty questionable. They had already won that fight. Both teams need to work on making sure they're not using too many ults. Now both teams on a Pharah. But Weinsteins does not have anything to actually kill the Pharah, other than maybe Zenyatta. Coming in around the corner now. I don't like this position the Reinhardt and Zenyatta were taking, because they can be hit off and moved off by the Pharah. Winston taking the high ground, I like that position. Popping Dragon Blade and Trans and Rocket Barrage. Nano on the Genji. Both teams using all their ults. Right now Weinstein's coming out on top. and getting a lot of time on the card. They should take out that Pharah. Yeah. That should be Weinstein's point. That's looking at a very nice stall. Great pin, stopping the push. Now you just need to kill the soldier. Yeah, that's it. Weinsteins takes the last point with just under a minute left, or just under a minute over Yarnia.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Yeah, AK Shadow talking about team comp in all chat. That's a questionable decision. Usually not recommend to tell the enemy team your healers. Weinstein's coming out with a Bastion pick. Probably gonna pick up a Mercy as the last character. They are playing textbook to protect the president. Give the Bastion, the Ana,
I
the...
must say you're looking quite.
I don't like the last Zen pick.
Must agree with
Usually it's Mercy. Damage boost the Bastion and just pocket him. But they're gonna be playing all around the Bastion.
Attackers incoming.
On the offensive side, they have a Ryan comp with a Genji in there. It's good that they have a Zenyatta to deal with the Bastion. Discord's very strong against Bastion. So many shields, jeez. They're gonna have some issues getting through that. They need a really good flanker. Genji versus Genji right here. They're gonna be pushing from high ground. That's not... I don't like that. Pushing from high ground takes too much time to deal with Bastion. Ryan fails to jump to the other side and has to push through Hotel. That's not a Hotel. Weinstein's up right now, but they're being concaved in by the Genji soldier. They get another pick. Genji going in on the soldier right now. Trying to close that at 1 kill. Goes in the Hotel against 3. Very risky. Goes down, but 2 of his teammates die on point.
Heroes never die.
Solo res coming out from the Mercy. Oh, he did switch to Mercy, didn't he? Dragon Blade coming out from Weinsteins. Goes down, doesn't close up the kill on the Ana. Right now, Yarnia should be feeling pretty good. They're up 1. And they have a great position. Oh, that was a great nano. But doesn't get any kills with it. It's 1, Yarnia's up 1. Even. Up 1, up 2, and this should be their point. Just need to close out the kill on the Bastion, but struggling to do so. Wow, Weinsteins manages to hold it. If Yarnia regroups fast, they might be able to. No, Weinsteins is already there. Great Earthshatter, gets 2, but doesn't close up the kill. Does close up the kills. Earthshatter from Weinstein's gets 2, 3. Weinstein's able to hold again. Yarnia needs to regroup.
Watching your back.
Coming out with the Orisa ult, getting killed by the Roadhog ult. Yarnia up currently 1. Gets pinned but doesn't die because of Transcendence. Coming out of tank form. Forcing them off the point. Might be able to get the second tick here. Yarnia gets 2 more. They get res. And the Bastion's gonna go down, that's huge. They res before the Bastion died. Weinstein's getting 3 with the Genji ult. Now the Yarnia Winston coming out. Or Yarnia Dragon Blade. And Weinstein's gonna be able to hold it. Only 61% taken.
Complete. Score 3-3. Switching sides.
This is gonna be a tough defense for the Yarnia side. They have to hold 61% of first point for 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes. They're coming out with a Reaper, a Roadhog, a Ryan, an Ana, Mercy. No, Mercury instead of Roadhog. Or Mercury instead of Reaper. And Weinsteins is playing a textbook dive comp with no Zarya. It's the exact comp they took first point with last time. Worked very well. Yarnia coming out with a Risa. Not sure how I feel about that. They ought to be thinking they're going to run a dive comp, and Arisa's not excellent against dive. I think that if Yarnia wanted to deal with his dive a bit better, they should be grabbing a Lucio.
For your own safety, get behind the barrier.
Looks like they're protecting just their Mercy and their Ana with the barrier. And we're going to be coming in, hopefully looking to get a really fast dive. Early pick coming out from Yarnia, the McCree on the Tracer. That's one good thing, the McCree is excellent against dive. Weinstein's Genji getting pretty low. Get that though. The Weinstein's Winston's taking an interesting position, getting ready to dive in. Yarnia gets up one though.
Walk it off. Healing enough.
Switching to the Junkrat from Weinstein's. It's actually a decent decision because Junk is great against very slow and immobile comps. They're currently even. Weinstein's is up one right now, and they got the Mercy, no res on the table. Up 3. This just might be the end of it. Yeah, just kill the Ryan. Great shatter stalls, but it's probably not enough. Yeah, no. Weinstein's gonna take it. And that's gonna be it.
Our objective.
Unless McCree can go huge. That's 1. Then you get on the point. Wow. Doing a very good job of... Yeah, no, they got it. That's it. Weinsteins takes the round. And the game.
Final score 4-3. Play of the match. Double, triple kill. Epic.
Excellent.